Hey, everybody. Welcome to my world with Nat. I hope you're doing excellent today. I am coming to you live from my balcony. I only have it for one more week and I'm trying to soak it up as much as possible. But this next video has been brewing for a while and felt like it was important to share our experience with the medical system here in the DR up on the North Coast. So you never really want to have to visit a hospital when you're in a foreign country. Let's, you know, be honest. Uh, but there was something about when we did our research, we knew that the medical system here is as or all or more competent um, than North America, and that's exactly what happened. And to give you a little context, my husband had not been feeling well for a few days, and finally decided we're going to call a doctor. And there's a doctor in an area that is very well known, very recognized in a medical clinic in Cabarete. He was good for him on vacation when I called. I actually reached out to him on Facebook and he wrote back to me to say that he was on vacation, which I thought, hey, check one. I get a response from a doctor on vacation. He recommended a second doctor who actually does house calls, which blew me away for a second time. Unfortunately, he could not make it that day. He already had a full roster of patients, but asked for Rett symptoms and said best to take him to hospital. He may have to have blood work done and some other types of tests done. So that's when we decided to hop in the car with our neighbor, and we got a referral from our property managers to head out to a hospital in Puerto Plata. And in Puerto Plata, we already knew that there's a university, like a teaching hospital. So that one had already come recommended to us. But we actually went to another center called the Centro Médico Bornigal, and they uh, were above amazing. So when we arrived, we actually tried to find this doctor whose referral, and then was led to their international office. So they have a guest services office for international clients. That was us. And in this office, the staff speak English. So that was just like a third yes for us. And right from there, they took us to the emergency. And I'd say within 15 minutes, we had gone to triage. We had seen the nurse. And probably another 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, we had been moved to one of the small cubicles, with the little sheet thing. I'm gonna include some pictures of the post so you'll be able to see that. And Rhett was in there for probably a good part of the day. By the end of that day, we decided that I would go home to take care of Adele. And that evening, they actually put him in a private room. And one of the things that they told him at first he couldn't be in this private room was because he was alone. They have a liability clause, or they always want somebody in the room with a patient in case something were to happen and there's no nurse or attendant around to help the patient. So he was brought back to the emergency. And I guess maybe they needed the bed, so they decided to put him in to the room by himself. At this point, they did ask for a deposit for the room. And I will do a post on that a little bit later. But they did put a hold on our Banco Santa Cruz account. And that led us to having to now wait for that money to come back. That will be part of a banking video. So fast forward, he was in that private room for 2 days. And in those 2 days, he had scans, blood tests done, was given medication, and the room was tidy. It was small. He had his own bathroom with a shower and everything. And the endocrinologist who released him is actually doing full follow up with him. And we've actually been able to speak, well, not speak, but we've been communicating with him on WhatsApp. Last week, when I really wasn't feeling well, the medication was just doing a number on his stomach. I messaged the doctor and he answered me right away and said, okay, give him a break, tell him to stop taking it. The vomiting shouldn't be, as intense as it is. It was quite a relief to know that you will communicate with a doctor on an application and get an answer right away. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that would not happen back home where we are, where a doctor would be answering you via text message with, advice or, questions that you might have. So that was just another plus for us. Going to a hospital is never fun. Going to a hospital for a country is less fun, especially if there's a language barrier. We did make the most. My takeaways really, or our takeaways are um, find out if there's an international office in the facility that you're going to be visiting. My impression was that this hospital and maybe others have them well to be able to cater to foreign, um, people who need to use the hospital. Uh, find out, have a good translation app to help you communicate with the staff because a lot of them, or most of them, I would say, don't speak any English at all and really didn't show any interest in trying to help us understand. And three, have faith because here definitely the staff knew what they were doing and took such great care of him. If you have any questions about this, please make sure you put them in the comments. Make sure if you like the video to like it and subscribe to the channel. More videos to come. Uh, he is doing better. He's on the mend. There's still a ways to go. But any comments are welcome. And I look forward to seeing you soon on the next Welcome to My World with Nat video. Take care and have an excellent day. Bye for now.